Hello, welcome to Lissa Jean's Reviews, and welcome to my calendar video for December 2023. The complete calendar will be in the description below, and I'm going to go through it verbally with you. At least all the stuff that is concrete. There are a couple things that I may or may not do that I will mention at the end of this video. But quick note before I get into the December happenings, I also have a video that I'm dropping around the same time that this one dropped, and that is my social media update, where I'm just going to tell you about what's happening with my social media accounts attached to my Alyssa Jean's Reviews page. Check that video out. That's not on my calendar. It's just something that I am throwing out there at the same exact time that this video is coming up. I'm not sure which one will finish uploading first. So they're both coming out around the same time. So check that one out as well. So into the calendar. Typically I drop videos on Fridays. The first Friday in December is December 1st. I am not having any videos on December 1st. I mean, it's practically November still anyways, really. But on December 8th, I will be dropping 2 videos. One of them being my picture clue for my Star Trek 100 number 1. I will be releasing the picture clue that will reveal my number 1. Some of you already know what it is anyways, just by process of elimination, but I still want people to decipher the picture clue. Even if you know what the episode is, you still have to explain the picture clue. So that will happen on the 8th. Also, on December 8th, I will be releasing my video for a look back at the episodes that I was and was not excited for in 2023. So if you don't remember, at the beginning of the year, I did a video, 5 shows I'm excited for and 3 shows I'm not excited for in 2023. So this video will be a review of those. I will let you know how they lived up to my expectations, whether my expectations were low or high to begin with. So the shows that I was not excited for, expectations were low. So I will let you know how they did. And I'll just tell you right now that 2 of the 3 shows that I picked for shows that I'm not excited for didn't even come out in 2023. I think one of them is slated to come out late 2024 now, and the other one may never come out, which I'm fine with because it was on my not excited for list. So I'm not even going to spend a lot of time talking about the 2 shows that didn't even come out. I'm just going to focus my attention on the 1 show that did actually come out and let you know if it was better than I expected it to be, or if it sucked like I expected it to be. So I'll let you know. And then the 5 shows that I said I was excited for, I believe all did actually come out in 2023. One of them was a holdover from 2022. But I believe they all did come out. So I will tell you if they lived up to my expectations or not. So that video will be dropping on the 8th along with my picture clue video. And then the next day, the 9th, this is a busy couple days for my channel. Saturday, December 9th, 4 o'clock p.m. West Coast time, I will be doing my live chat with wine. This is beer, but it'll be wine. And I invite you all to join me. We'll talk about Star Trek. We'll talk about life. We'll talk about transitions. We talk about bears and random things. We talk about 80s TV shows. We talk about whatever random things people want to talk about. It's a lot of times it's really fun conversations. The 80s TV shows, I think it's 80s and 90s sitcoms. Just the conversation we had recently was pretty fun. So yeah, just come and join and we'll talk about whatever, wherever the wind blows us. And that will be my final regular live chat with wine that I do monthly, although I do expect that I will do those again in the future, just not every month anymore. So that'll be my last monthly one. Will be December 9th. Then, the following week, December 15th is the big day where I finally, after all this time, we started in May with my 100 through 75 video way back in May. earlier this year. And finally, we are wrapping things up with my number one favorite all time Star Trek episode of the entire Star Trek franchise. That will be on December 15th. That video will drop all by its lonesome. That's the only video I'll drop that week. The following week, December 22nd, a couple days before Xmas, for those who are into such things, or the day after the solstice, if you prefer. I will be dropping what I'm going to call my awards video for 2023. So this is a consolidation of what used to be 3 separate videos the last 2 years. I used to have a video for my most overrated, my most underrated, and the worst show of 20 or whatever year it was. I did it for 2021 and 2022. I did 3 separate videos. This time I don't have time for that shit. Also, I just don't have as much to say about my choices for this year in those categories as I did in previous years. So it will be one video all smushed together. It'll be my awards video. So I will go through my most overrated, my most underrated, and the worst show, in my opinion, of 2023. That will all be one video dropping December 22nd. Now, that will lead us up to my top 10 best shows of 2023. Now here's the thing with this one. You would think, oh, we'll just do it the next Friday. We'll do it the 29th. Maybe. So fucking Marvel's What If had to go and do this weird thing where they're going to cram in all their episodes before the year. I just assumed, oh, well, it won't qualify because it'll probably spill into January. But no, they're doing this weird thing where they're releasing it one day at a time. And I believe the last episode is on the 30th. So I have to wait for it before I can do my top 10. Unless I decide earlier that What If it ain't going to make the cut. Like... if I get, I believe it's 9 episodes, I think. So if I get 6 or 7 episodes in and I'm like, oh, this hasn't been great, no matter what they do, there's zero chance, even if the last 2 or 3 are amazing, it still won't make my top 10. Because the threshold right now for top 10 is like it was last year, an 8.5 rating. So my number 10 right now has an 8.5 out of 10. So What If would need to have a shot at earning an 8.5 or higher in order to make my top 10. So if it's getting if it's episode 6 or 7 or 8 or whatever, and I'm like, there's no way it's getting an 8.5 or higher, so it's not making my top 10. Therefore, I am free to go ahead and make my top 10 video. If that happens, then it could be released as early as the 29th, maybe the 30th. But I believe the last episode is the 30th of What If. So if I'm like, oh, this is good, this might make my top 10, then I'm going to have to wait until the final episode airs on the 30th, or streams, I should say, on the 30th, before I can make my goddamn videos. That's annoying. But I want to give What If a shot to make the top 10. So it's possible that my top 10 will come out on the 30th, or it'll come out on the 31st. I don't frickin' know. So, god damn you, What If. But, yeah, we'll see. And again, if What If sucks, then I'll just release it on the 29th. My top 10 video will come out on the 29th. Because I will have to wait for What If to end. So it's all TBD. We'll see. So you'll notice on my calendar it says 29th through 30th. Sometime between the 29th and 31st. All right. A couple other videos I may or may not do. Might do a transition video. I don't know. I don't have a topic, so may or may not do one. So if I do, I'll just drop it on. It's not on the calendar. I would like to do like a thank you subscriber type video, since I am kind of slowing down operations on my channel, but I don't know necessarily that I'll do that in December. It might spill into January, or I'll just do it whenever. So that's not on the calendar. It'll probably happen sometime. I don't know when. So I don't want to be committed to a date for that one. That'll just be something I might just do, or maybe I'll just kind of fold that into my live chat. I don't know. But as for the planned videos, those are all the ones I just talked about, and they are also down there in that description, listed out for you. So check that out. So thank you all so much for watching and subscribing, and I shall see you really soon. Goodbye.